play with me, Chris? I done kept your secrets. You know me and Irv was tight. Yeah, boy. Whatever I go with, old 50 gonna piggyback with it.
This moment, he knew he f***ed up.
What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we got Wack100 in the 100 ENT show, and you know Wack's gotta put the clamps on who else? Irv Gotti's brother, Chris Gotti. So he's exposing Irv Gotti's brother, and he's presenting some crazy allegations. You know, everything from, did Chris Gotti allegedly poison Irv Gotti back in the day that could have caused some health issues? I'm not going to talk too much. We're going to get into the clip and then we're going to discuss afterwards. Let's go.
Why does Irv Chris Gotti want to play with me?
What he do?
I'm finna terrorize this. He gonna wake up with a headache this morning.
Who he on, man? Who he on?
He gonna wake up, he gonna see that Instagram post. He gonna wake up, his shit gonna be lit the fuck up.
Let me see what you done did.
Yeah, you wanna play with me, Chris? I done kept your secrets. You know me and Irv was tight. Yeah, boy, I get to talking about that attempted poisoning, your rainbow activities. I break my promise with your brother, right? Yeah, you keep playing, and I'm gonna play with you right back. Yeah, me and you both know. Yeah, you thought your died with your brother. Nah, Irv get a little liquor in him, he give it to you, spill the bean. I know your secret. I know because of your fucking mother and your kids. He let it go what you tried to do to him. Tried to get him out of here a long time ago. And truth be told, you probably sped this shit up when you did what you did. He caught it, but you know what you administered. So yeah, Chris, I don't know why you want to play. Now you gonna be content. You's a softy. Nobody don't even know. It always was a Irv show. Murder Inc. was a Irv show. Irv. You was mad because you was in the shop. Now you want to go playing in my name. Crazy. For no reason. How Wack be knowing everything? Same way I knew you mentioned my name and send it to me. Ain't even programmed in my phone. What's wrong with you weirdos? How you know what you know?
In that interview he just did, he mentioned your name.
You know, Chris is the older brother. He older than Irv told me. I think he older than him by like 3 years or so.
Yeah.
So he was always a little, of Irv. Always. That was close to him knew what it knew. Irv tolerated the because it was a good look, for the family, but when you tried to put the poison game down, you know what I'm talking about. You know what happened when them calls came through, with that rainbow situation. Boy, playing with me, boy, I done been around. Keep playing. Ja Rule, I know for a fact you know what's happening. Irv told me he hollered at you. Yeah, better tell your mans go sit down somewhere. It's weird though. Ram out there, I'm finna over you. Now I'm gonna give you some attention you didn't want. You did it. You was a motherfucking weight on that man's ankle. You ain't contribute to shit. No nothing. You were just there. Tell me, Wack, at the end of the day, he's my brother, and what better write-off will you have than you taking care of your nieces, nephews, and man, it makes my mother happy. But I'm telling you this what it is, because I don't want you to see me like him. Chris, go talk about them issues. You want to talk face to face, we can do that too.
Damn it, telling on everybody, I'm like, yo, Wack, how you the one? How you the one? How you never get like that? How you got all the info?
Here go the thing, right? This for bozos. That's why we the exposers, stupid mother. How you know? It's called public record. It's called you on the radar. It's called us digging on your ass. I don't get what these just be going. You the police because you know how to get to the paperwork? How some that's available for the public make you the police? But Chris, did you not get caught with that situation that had your same plumbing? Would that make you? Has your tongue tangled with another tongue that could have actually fit in your mouth? Has your tongue tangled with a non-feminine tongue? Chris, you want to know how I know that? If you want to know how I know all these like I told her the other day, yo, Wack, how did you know about this? Somebody sent me that one. How'd you know about that one? The exposers dug that up. But how you be knowing? I just told you, dummy. I don't get what's wrong. What is these brain? Like, what don't register? I don't get it. These act like you gotta have some type of fucking clearance or some to pull paperwork. Boy, he lucky I didn't. Next week, I'm gonna wear your ass out. I'm gonna give you the attention you ain't never had, boy. We already know what we know. Nothing close to you. Nothing. Now I'm in your business. Now we gonna see how much I can find out about you. And then when I get that, then we can determine how I found it. Get ready. You brought this on yourself. And you know, since you spoke on him, whatever I go with, old 50 gonna piggyback with it.
This moment, he knew he fucked up.
I sent you my number in your DM. You want to meet up face to face? We can do that. I don't even know why you want these problems. Try to kill his own brother, you sucker ass. Know you got tenderfoot, little tenderfoot. You ain't even light skinned. You just skin. The only I know get a haircut and don't never get his motherfucking hairline edged up. She a pet head ass. Wrong with you? You built like Jiminy Cricket. You built like a broad up top.
You got a soft top.
Dope fiend ass, powder nose ass. Boy, you better leave me alone, boy. Better leave me alone, boy. Go look your wife in the eyes and ask her, have you ever cheated on me? I bet she blinked. You better leave me alone, boy. I'm warning you, boy. You better crawl back up into your little hole somewhere and chill out. I'm trying to have some nerve, my word that I wouldn't expose. But boy, I break that. I had to see him on the other side. I strongly suggest you keep my name out your mouth unless you speak in fact. Y'all ain't noticed when Irv was alive, ain't nobody ever want to talk to Chris. He always was over there in the corner. Now all of a sudden, he want to come out and do interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
On some real shit.
Yeah.
Irv always told me, Wack, he the oldest, a little jealous. I love my mom. I try to find for him to do. It is what it is. Hit me that night. Thought we were supposed to link up. Yo, Wack, listen, you'll never believe it if I told you. What you mean? Go in there and make me a drink, right? Yeah. I went to go make it myself. He like, no, I got you. My gut told me not to with it, but I ain't tripping. 30, 40 minutes later, I'm feeling a little something. I retire myself. Shit get to spinning. At that point, I didn't trust nobody. I get to the spot. They take the blood test. Immediately hit me with the IV. Double back. Asked me what I had. I told them. They telling me they got traces of it. It just wasn't enough to get the job done. But it was enough to f me up. And at that point, I knew what it was. Because I'd already told him no about something he needed me to sign off on. Now I'm doing the math. I ain't here, it don't matter. He could do it his way. Wack, I've always been the brains. I've always been the marketing genius, all that. Gotti brothers, it sound good, but that ain't no motherfucking brother. But I'm just letting you know, Wack, because you more of a brother than him. Yeah, keep playing with me, Christopher. Keep playing. So you know if I know that, which you never even knew he knew, but you knew he knew the other secret. You knew what it took to sweep that up under the rug. Little Chris, little big brother, little underling. I'ma leave you alone, little dude. If you speaking something real, ain't nothing I can say. Don't put nothing on my name that ain't real. But you definitely need to go look your wife in the eyes when she least expected and ask her, have you ever cheated on me? Just mention Orlando to her. And that ain't his name. That's just the location. I'ma leave it at that. Little can't perform no more than 3 minutes. Yeah. Irv kept that together for you too, boy. Yeah. She only there because of him. He was a real brother to you, sucker. He kept that together for you. After she was dipping and jump roping and he ignores me. He's like a shrewd. He doesn't kiss me. And he only lasts 3 minutes. Go on over there, sit down in the corner, man. Relax. You ain't ready to deal with me, bro. You don't know nothing about me, but I know everything about you. You are at a disadvantage.
Yeah, so I won't speak on the allegations too much, but what I will say is, that's happened with musicians or people in the music business. I mean, it's record of it, of like brothers falling out and, things going left and brothers trying to take each other out. Like, that's actually a real thing. I mean, if even way back in the day, if you think about Roger and Zapp, I'm talking about Roger Troutman and Zapp, and you can just go back in history. It's times where siblings beefed and it got like murderous it got really intense. And yeah, money can turn you into somebody different. Or maybe you were always that person and money just brought out the worst in you already. But that is a thing, man. That does happen in the music industry, in all walks of life, really. But in the music industry, that happens sometimes. You have family and friends turning on you over money and everything just goes bad. Or they're just jealous because you have fame, you know. So that's a real thing that happens in the music industry. So now, whether or not Wack is going to expose Chris Gotti, we don't know. Maybe Chris Gotti stands down and doesn't mention Wack's name anymore, and then Wack kind of backs off. But we do know that anything he exposes, 50 Cent is going to definitely pick it up. 50 Cent is going to piggyback off that and make tons of jokes. It's going to go viral. So if I was Chris Gotti, I would just make a phone call, you know, waving a white flag like, look, you got it, Wack. That's the best advice I could give Chris Gotti right now. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, and I will see you on the next one. I'm out.